This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Condolences continuing to pour in for sailing icon King Eric Gibson, who passed away in hospital over the weekend. And Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson says his legacy will live on.
His contribution to sailing is a personal passion of his, which was even maybe more important to him, that the sport of sailing become the national sport of the Bahamas. And now we have to seriously consider his wisdom on this issue and see if we can make a push towards sailing becoming the national sport. But our thoughts and prayers are with his family.
Now, the Honourable V. Alfred Gray is the minister responsible for regattas, and he was asked how King Eric's passing will affect next month's All-for-One regatta.
I am going to find out between now and Wednesday what we will do. My belly feeling is that we may, out of respect for him, postpone it to a later date to ensure that his funeral takes place and all of that. I don't think many sailors are up to much now. Out of respect for King Eric, we want to be sure to mourn his passing and celebrate his life.
Now, this past weekend definitely wasn't a good one for our sporting giants, as the local basketball fraternity also suffered a big blow with the passing of Cecil Rose.
Cecil Rose is one of those industrious Bahamians who demonstrated his tremendous capacity to market our country. In fact, he's one of the founding members of our sports tourism division and did an incredible job. When I came back to the ministry last year, it was Cecil who opened the doors to some of the big wigs of Houston, Texas, because he was powerful and many did not know how powerful he was. He loved his country, and his love for his country was seen in every aspect of his existence. When he was an athlete, he was one of the great athletes, one of the Jackson Fives, and of course when he went to Houston and he played with Houston and he demonstrated his tremendous athletic skills. He's a great Bahamian that we will miss, but of course a role model and someone who I think we all deserve to honor and should be honored in every possible way. The Ministry of Tourism will find a way to honor him in a special event because I was hoping that he'd rejoin us in January. But as life would have it, he's gone on now. And so we are very saddened by his passing. I'm very grateful for knowing him, and I think the country benefited because he walked this way.
Well, pro boxer James Killer Coakley looking to come out of retirement for at least one more fight. Killer really wants to get his hands on Big Daddy Jerry Butler, but if that can't happen, he'll be willing to settle for a Big Mike Bowe or the Terminator, Ronaldo Minus.
Mike is scared of me because he don't know if he can survive, so ain't no killer scared. Mike is a big fighter. He tall. I respect him. He weighed 300 and something pounds, but the heavier is, the harder you fall. And Mike just realized that if he bothered me, he can get knocked out. Ronaldo's a little tall, but then Nalo is no big issue. Nalo is just a person like try to rush you and don't give you a chance to get your pace off. But I can knock Ronaldo in one round if I really focus. He no threat. Ray Miners might be a little bit more threat in him because Ronaldo finished. He no fighter.
And that will do it for sports. Don't go anywhere. Your final look at weather is still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.